Hey Pokemon trainers! Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to do raid counter guides for our 3 amazing legendary Pokemon in the game during the month of December 2021 in Pokemon Go. So how's it going, trainers? It's great to see you again. We have 3 amazing raid bosses coming to Pokemon Go for the month of December, and the great news is that all 3 of these are getting their shiny release officially in Pokemon Go. And if you aren't already aware, this is going to include Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem. All 3 shinies officially making their Pokemon Go debut. So now if this is your first time on the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's mostly Pokemon Go videos here. We always do these raid counter guides. We also do lots of other stuff, including news, recaps, tips, and tricks. And then we sometimes cover other Pokemon games, Nintendo Switch games, that kind of stuff. So if you like it, make sure to drop that sub. Otherwise, let's get straight into these counter guides. So first things first, as we already said, we're getting Reshiram, Kyurem, and Zekrom back in raids. And as you probably know, these are all dragon type Pokemon, which means for the most part, dragon types are going to work very well against all 3 of these Pokemon. Now they do vary in their second type, which we'll cover that as well, but if you really just want to put a bunch of Stardust and Candy into dragon type Pokemon for the month of December, it's probably going to be the best time to do it so that you can really go after all of these shinies and not have to think too hard about different teams for each one of these 3. So first up, from December 1st through Thursday, December 16th at 10 a.m., we are going to be seeing Reshiram and Zekrom. And they are going to have 3 separate raid hours for both of these. And those are going to be Wednesday night, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on December 1st, December 8th, and December 15th. And we will first start with a counter guide for Reshiram. So like we said, Reshiram Shiny is officially making its Pokemon Go debut. Now, if you are going to be hunting for that Hundo or that Shundo, you're going to want to look out for CP 2307 with no weather boost, or 2884 boosted by sunny or windy weather. So now Reshiram is a dual dragon and fire type Pokemon, so you're going to want to use other dragon type Pokemon as well as ground and rock type Pokemon. So again, I'll say you're definitely going to want to lead with strong dragon types, but we'll also cover some of the ground or rock types you can also throw in there. So if you want to Mega Evolve a Pokemon for this, Mega Gyarados is going to be your best Mega Evolution for Reshiram, and you're going to want dragon type moves on that Mega Gyarados, with your best ones being Dragon Tail and Outrage. Next up, you're going to want to use Dialga with Dragon Breath and Draco Meteor, Rayquaza with Dragon Tail and Outrage, or Salamence with Dragon Tail and Draco Meteor. If you want to put in some rock and ground type Pokemon, consider using Groudon with Dragon Tail as their fast move and Earthquake as their charged attack. You can also use Rhyperior with Smackdown and Rock Wrecker, Terrakion with Smackdown and Rock Slide. You can even bring in Excadrill with Mud Slap and Earthquake. Now, Reshiram can be duoed with very high level trainers with all of the things aligned, including the weather and the best friendship bonus. However, to make it easier on you, you're really going to want 5 to 7 high level trainers, or if you're a lower level trainer and you battle with other lower level trainers, you're going to want to have about 8 to 10 people taking on Reshiram. Okay, next up, let's do Zekrom. We already covered the dates that Zekrom is going to be available, and just like Reshiram, we are getting their beautiful shiny version coming to the game. Now, the Hundo CPs for Zekrom are going to be 2307 in non-boosted conditions, or 2884 boosted by rainy or windy weather. Now, Zekrom is an electric and dragon type Pokemon, so again, it's going to be weak to other dragons, but because it's electric, that's going to expand the pool that you can use a little bit farther. So in addition to dragon, Zekrom is also going to be weak to ground, ice, and fairy type. So if you've already got a Mega Gyarados evolved for Reshiram, they're also going to do pretty well against Zekrom. You can also use an other Zekrom against Zekrom with the moves Dragon Breath and Outrage. You can also consider Rayquaza, Salamence, Palkia, or Dialga, all with dragon type fast and charged attacks. And don't forget a little bit more accessible dragon type Pokemon, Dragonite will also work well. Now on these, of course, you're going to want to have fast attacks like Dragon Tail or Dragon Breath, and then charged attacks like Draco Meteor or Outrage. Now Excadrill and Groudon are also going to work well against Zekrom, just like they will against Reshiram. So So these are another 2 Pokemon that you're going to want to have powered up for the month of December. And on Groudon, you're going to want Dragon Tail and Earthquake. And then with Excadrill, you're going to want Mud Slap and Earthquake. Finally, you can also bring in a Mamoswine. Now this is a really great time for this because, as you know, we're getting the Swine Up event. Hopefully all of us will have a really good Mamoswine to power up and send into battle for all of December's raid bosses. And finally, if you need a fairy type attacker, Gardevoir is going to be your best bet with fairy type moves. Now Zekrom can also be duoed with very high level trainers with a best friendship bonus as well as weather working in your favor. However, this one is going to be a little bit easier to beat than Reshiram. So you're going to want around 3 to 5 high level trainers to take this on, or 6 to 10 low level trainers. Next up, after Reshiram and Zekrom leave raids on December 16th, Kyurem is going to take over and they're going to last through December 31st. So latter half of the month, we're going to have Kyurem all by itself and their shiny will finally be available in the game. We've seen Kyurem so much in Pokemon Go, so it's great to see the shiny finally released. Finally a reason to raid for Kyurem again. So the Hundo CPs for Kyurem are going to be 2042 in non-boosted conditions, or 2553 boosted by snow or wind. Now Kyurem is an ice and dragon type. So in addition to being weak to other dragons, it's also going to be weak to steel, fighting, rock, and fairy. Now again, if you have a team of all dragons powered up for Reshiram and Zekrom, that team is also going to work pretty well against Kyurem, but it is also a good time to bring in some of those other types of Pokemon if you already had them powered up from previous raids. But again, for December, you're really going to want to put all your Stardust and Candy into dragon type Pokemon. So Mega Evolutions for Kyurem, Mega Gyarados is also going to do really well, but you can also consider Mega Evolving a Charizard Y. Because Kyurem is ice, Charizard Y is also going to do really well against this Pokemon. Now on your Charizard, you're going to want Dragon Breath and Dragon Claw, while on your Mega Gyarados, you're going to want Dragon Tail and Outrage. Next up, you can bring in your Steel type Pokemon Metagross with Steel type attacks like Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash. You can also bring in strong fighting type Pokemon like Conkeldurr or Lucario with Counter and Aura Sphere on Lucario, or Counter and Dynamic Punch on Conkeldurr. Additionally, Excadrill with Metal Claw and Iron Head are also going to work here, as well as Rhyperior with Smackdown and Rock Wrecker. And other than that, you can also consider bringing in other strong dragon type Pokemon like Dialga, Rayquaza, Palkia, Salamence, again, all of those dragon types that we already talked about. And don't forget finally to always double check the moves on the Pokemon you're sending in. You could easily send in a dragon type Pokemon that doesn't have dragon type moves, and chances are they're not going to do that well against these other dragon type legendaries. So now for Kyurem, you're going to want about 2 to 5 high level trainers to beat it easily, or 6 to 8 lower level trainers. Now always keep in mind that if you have mega evolved Pokemon in your battle, if the weather corresponds to the weather you need to have your Pokemon boosted, and or if you have a lot of best friends raiding with you, it's going to make those raids even easier. So always try to do some planning with weather, with what friends you're going to be battling with, and if you have a mega evolution Pokemon, because depending on the typing of your mega evolved Pokemon, that is going to boost other Pokemon in the battle that are of the same typing. This is why mega evolving a dragon type Pokemon during this month is going to work out really well, just completely across the board, because all of those other dragon type moves will also be boosted. Alright Pokemon trainers, I hope you found this counter guide video helpful. I hope it has given you the tools you need to go in and get all of these brand new shinies, hopefully get some Shundos out there. If you need more information on any of the events coming to Pokemon Go for December, and then also in the season of Heritage, which is our new season lasting from December all the way through February, make sure to check out my channel, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and if you found this video helpful, definitely let me know with a thumbs up or a comment down below. Otherwise, that ends the video. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you really soon. We've got a lot of events coming up over the next 3 months, so make sure to check back, and I'll see you then. Bye!